Coming up on this episode of the Sports Desk.
The objective is to complete all this work in as little time as possible.
It's a new year. Gyms will be packed.
What do you think, 5 minutes?
You need 5 minutes, you need 15 minutes.
And it's time to see how big of a punch Torrance's fitness scene is packing these days. So strap up, pick it up, bring the heat, and some water. The Sports Desk starts right now.
Yeah!
Does the start of a new year make you think it might be time to mix up that routine? Lucky for us, there's 100 gyms, yoga studios, health clubs, anything you can think of in the South Bay. Whether you're a varsity athlete, college-bound stud, or a weekend warrior, you name it, it's a 5-minute drive away. Or maybe there's just too many options and you never know where to start. Well, we're taking one for the team and patrolling Torrance to prove that fitness in this town isn't just about picking up heavy things and smashing them together. And with the right partner in crime, you can have a little bit of fun doing it. Our first stop is a visit to Code 3 Athletics. For 3 years, Code 3's been a part of the CrossFit explosion. One of 7 CrossFit affiliates in Torrance, they're a perfect example of the sport's growing popularity. So of course, we're gonna see what all the fuss is about. But if you've never tried it for yourself, odds are you don't know much about the sport of fitness.
And coincidentally, I have an oral history of CrossFit's origins. The year 776 BC, super jacked Greek dude Crossfidios was dusting off a slice of paleo pizza when his sidekick Burpicles warned him, "Bro, that's not in your macros. We've got to work that pizza off."
Uh-oh, what do I do?
Go do 50 wall balls using that boulder, then squatch up Mount Olympus. Boom sauce. First WOD ever.
Actually, since 2007, the CrossFit Games have been held every year to find the fittest on Earth. For 5 years now, they've been right in our backyard at the Home Depot and StubHub Center. It's both a competitive sport and fitness philosophy that incorporates everything from Olympic weightlifting to calisthenics and beyond. If you can push it, lift it, throw it, or jump it, it might end up in your workout of the day. And the catch? No 2 workouts will ever be the same. So, we have no idea what's in store for us here.
Check me out, y'all.
Taking care of that for us today is Code 3 co-owner and coach, Daniel Wu. Daniel's a former club wrestler in college and middle school wrestling coach. He planned to pursue a doctorate of physical therapy, but was so passionate about helping others through fitness that he and a friend decided in 2011 it was time to become their own bosses. They opened up Code 3 Athletics, built a fit family right here in Torrance, and never looked back. Turns out, his lesson for us today is about teamwork.
All right, guys, so this is the conditioning workout you guys are gonna do today. It's gonna be a partner workout, so you guys have to work together. Don't kill each other yet. So it's gonna start with a 1,000-meter row, then it's gonna move to 10 rope climbs. We're gonna do 20 reps of a box jump. Then we're gonna do 30 kettlebell swings, 20 burpees, and then we're gonna finish with 10 laps. We've got the sled loaded up for you guys. You're gonna push it there and back. You're gonna have to just communicate. You guys are, again, part of a team. The objective is to complete all this work in as little time as possible.
What do you think, 5 minutes?
You need 5 minutes, you need 15 minutes. I'm ready.
Let's try to we'll try to do 20 minutes.
Clearly, we're gonna work together well as a team, right?
We're gonna work together. I think.
5 minutes, not so much. Our time to beat is actually 13 minutes. That's what the crew in the gym is betting it will take us to finish today's WOD. As a team. Nothing like a little friendly competition to pick up the pace.
The great thing about it is that everything's scalable. So, these guys are pretty advanced, so I gave them some hard things to chew on, like the rope climbs and the heavy kettlebells. But just depending on everybody's fitness levels when they come in, we can modify each workout so that it's appropriate for their level. All right, Juan, you're first on the rower.
11 minutes and 30 seconds coming right up.
3, 2, 1, Go. Ten laps with the sled. Done. 13, 18.
I'm dead. That was a killer workout.
I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to talk right now. I'm not feeling so hot.
What's wrong?
Upper respiratory.
The last rope climb, my back was done.
How about those forearms?
My forearms are all right. You can see a little bit of vascularity in there. We're doing all right. But the last 100 meters of the row was so bad. My quads were already on fire from doing squats. I thought we were gonna get that workout done in under 10 minutes.
We were close. We were about 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
13 minutes. The over-under was about 12.
Well, I don't think.
What'd you guys say? You guys said 12? Did you say 13? We didn't beat that either. And then I saw two girls in here getting warmed up. I think they're actually gonna beat our time on the same exact workout, so. What else you got?
I'm not feeling good.
Nothing? All right, Colin's not feeling too good. We're gonna go take a nap.
Great thing about having a partner, you know, besides that it's fun and it's motivational, is the accountability aspect. It's just another layer of commitment. It's like, you know, you were on a sports team in college. It's the same kind of vibe. You know, it's you're suffering with other people, and it makes it that much easier to put in the work. That level of accountability is really, really crucial to success. I think I crushed the rope climbs. Really? Yeah, that was impressive. Arms only. So yeah, that was great. You guys did awesome. Can't wait to have you guys in here next time. And well, you guys have to get sub 10 on it. I think with a little bit of practice, and if you get a little bit better on the technique of some of the movements, you'll be fine.
I can't put a sense.
You're dead. Grab some water.
Every child needs a mentor, a positive role model. For me, that was my grandmother. For more than 110 years, Big Brothers Big Sisters has been making meaningful monitor matches between adult volunteers and children. And these positive relationships have a direct and measurable impact. Join me this holiday season and help a child realize his or her potential. Visit bigbrothersbigsisters.org.
Mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's at 58 years old.
8 years into the disease was when all the light went out.
For me, it was heart-wrenching.
Looking into the eyes of somebody with Alzheimer's, sometimes you just don't see the person's soul is like gone.
And it takes a toll on everyone. I mean, it's a depressing disease to watch unfold before your eyes.
She actually thought those of us who were caring for her and who loved her most were her worst enemies.
More and more responsibilities fell on my shoulders.
This disease just ravages a family.
It changes your life.
The magnitude of it is indescribable. My mother taught me to be in the moment.
We have to live in the moment with them.
And I'm going to be with that person right now in this moment, wherever she is.
Now is the moment. If we work together, we can stop this epidemic.
Contact Bright Focus and learn more.
We just got through a team CrossFit workout. It's the same sport that brings thousands to the South Bay looking for the fittest on earth. But now, we are going to mix it up with some moves from Bruce Lee and Muhammad Ali. Kickboxing actually does have ancient roots, going back over 2,000 years in the Far East. Back in the 1970s, the sport became popular in the US. It combines everything from Muay Thai to shoot boxing and can be practiced for self-defense or just getting shredded. Everybody from Billy Blanks to Kill Bill has been in on the craze, and it's a big part of the explosion of mixed martial arts. So, We met up with owner and trainer Daniel Danger Dan Hawkins. Before Danger Dan opened a 9-round franchise in Torrance, he was an engineer for Raytheon for almost 13 years. Daniel always wanted to own his own business, so he took his passion for health and fitness and opened up the first 9-round gym in Torrance just a few months ago. At 9-round, we're locked in for 9 intense 3-minute rounds. Kicking, punching.
There's a 30-second active break in between each station. The workout changes every day. So station 1 always has something plyometric, usually something like jump rope or something, jumping jacks, something like that. Station 2 always has some sort of resistance training. We do a lot of body weight exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups, and we also have dumbbells and medicine balls. And then we put the gloves on and we start doing some, punching and kicking and some combos. Each day we do a little bit different routine on each station, but we've got a good variety of different bags. And then our station 9, we do our core workout. So every day it's a little bit different, but we want to exercise the core.
For two guys who've never thrown a punch in their lives, it might be a challenge coming out looking like Bruce Lee and Rocky. But we can try.
Nice work, Juan, you're doing good. Nice work, Colin. Doing good, guys, keep it up. "30 more seconds, almost finished. Almost done with this round." All right. Nice work, guys. What really works about this workout is that it's fun. The first time they're not sure, but after they've done it a few times, they kind of get addicted to it and they really like it. And that helps keep them motivated. And then what really helps is, you meet someone here and you guys work out at the same time, or you bring a friend, and that really helps motivate people too. Our members, I think tend to stay longer than traditional big box gyms, because it is a smaller gym, it's more of a community, and you're held accountable. The trainer's always here to work with you, so they're always there, motivating you and keeping you accountable to what you're here to do.
All right, whew. Worked up a nice sweat here. We rode the struggle bus through a 13-minute WOD. We laced them up and knocked each other out. Now, we train different.
Chris Domine is a husband and a father. Chris is an athlete. Chris is even an Ironman. But 10 years ago, Chris was facing a very different story because his kidneys were failing.
Basically, the doctor said, if you don't get a kidney transplant and if you don't do dialysis, you are going to die.
Fortunately, Chris received a second chance at life, made possible by an organ donor.
Your well-being changes, from loss of hope to hope to better times ahead.
More than 100 million people in America are registered organ, eye, and tissue donors. People of every age and ethnicity, because they believe it's the right thing to do. Imagine what you can make possible by leaving behind the gift of life. Learn more and sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
So far, we've teamed up to get through the most brutal 13 minutes of the year.
13-18.
And nearly pushed our heart rates right through the roof. Somehow, we're still barely scratching the surface of different ways to work up a sweat in this town. Seems like whatever you're willing to try, you can find it in your own backyard. And that's how we've ended up at UFC Gym. It's no MMA dojo, just a place where you'll find yourself starting to train different. Here, we've got our options. The traditional gym setup, built around a variety pack of everything from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where you can step inside the famed octagon, or get in some of the most intense bodyweight training in SoCal. The Ultimate Fighting Championship hosts the baddest athletes on earth, so here, we train like them. Making sure we do that is the one and only Andrea Osmus. Flip open a fitness magazine and you'll realize why she looks so familiar. Former NCAA track and field All-American, she's committed to setting one resolution every new year that scares her. It's the mentality that's put her in marathons and bodybuilding competitions.
This is kind of a big deal. She's got her own billboard here in town. Andrea is gonna walk us through the Ultimate Sampler, is that right?
Absolutely. We're gonna get a little bit of everything that we have to offer here at the gym. We're gonna get a mix of our Ultimate classes, so you're gonna get a little bit of BJJ, you're gonna get a little bit of TRX, a little bit of our signature class, DUT, our daily Ultimate training. We're gonna hit a little UFC fit, and then we'll take it from there.
So a little bit of everything.
Everything.
She's the real deal. All right, let's get after it.
Andrea starts us off with some TRX suspension training. Navy SEALs learn how to sew to maintain and repair gear, so one of them decided to put those skills to use to create the suspension program we use today to keep himself and his platoon mission fit at all times. Train different indeed.
Now, what we're witnessing here is one of our striking classes. Coach Poss, Jake Poss, is our MMA director here. We're learning some kicks and some punches and some jabs. So we're learning boxing, kickboxing, taekwondo.
Okay. I would hate to be that bad.
My name's Bill Martz. This class is UFC Fit. It's based on high-intensity interval training. No exercise in this class lasts longer than 30 seconds. You're lucky, Jeff.
Coach Phil kicked my butt. All right, so the first and only time I ever got in an octagon was with Krzysztof Szynski, and somehow you guys are getting me back in there.
Here it is. What we're getting ready to do in our Ultimate Mix is we're ready to do a BJJ sampler. We have Coach Alexandre in there and Coach Mike. Coach Alexandre is a 4th degree black belt. He's been practicing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for over 20 years. Super, super rare to have somebody of his caliber and talent, and we're so honored to have him in our club. So you get in there, and that's Coach Brian in there, and he's purple belt, so you'll have a little bit of fun.
Yeah!
Now we're in Coach Ben's DUT here. It's our daily Ultimate training. So they're gonna do 1 minute here of the squat, row, and press. 1 minute here on the mountain climbers. And then we've got the tire jumps on the end. Daily Ultimate training is great because we can get a ton of work done in a short period of time with the circuit training, interval training, body weight training, and then we've got the plates and the med balls and the tires too. So come in and see what we can get done.
Look up to the camera. Look up.
21.
13 minutes,
18.
dead. 30 minutes, wiped out. Now we've packed 5 workouts into about 45 minutes. Spent. Seems like everybody in town packs the most sweat they can into as little time as possible. This time we had an entire crew of coaches and teammates with us the whole time. At Code 3 Athletics, we teamed up to join the CrossFit craze, an entire sport built around building and finding the fittest on earth. At 9 round, Dan Hawkins left a desk job behind, got out of his comfort zone so he could push us out of ours, like some of the toughest and coolest athletes in the world. And at UFC Gym, we trained like the baddest athletes on earth. As tough as it could be, even though we might not be qualifying for the CrossFit Games anytime soon, or getting in the octagon with the champ, it was the people that pushed us, coached us, and laughed with us that we'll keep coming back for. Because in 2015, you won't have to be the fittest in this town to have the most fun getting.
We just want everyone to know, like, there's places like this out there, where it's not a typical gym.
Just with our community that we've created within our gym, there's a good sense of camaraderie when people come in. They feel like they're connecting to something.
It's fun to see the beginners because they make a lot of progress. And it's fun to see them, maybe never jump rope before or get better at the jump rope or learn the speed bag, which is really cool.
I think just the way that we get you to participate, we're able to keep you participating because you are a part of a program and not just working out.
There are other options, whether it's CrossFit or weightlifting or boot camp workouts that are out there. Because people they've got to experience it. You can't just sit there on your couch thinking about it, but try it out. There's no commitment. What do you got to lose?
Your kids do wall squats instead of taking their medicine. That's how intense this one is.
He opted to do it.
Is that weird if I'm tired after round 1?
How you doing on the jabs, Colin? Santa over here is gonna work his cookies off. We know all of you guys have New Year's resolutions, so join me at 4 p.m. and 9:30.